All right, let's look at my trades. So this was the start of the day. And I have this 144 and the VWAP on here because it relates to this trade. Because we had a level here, and I front ran it in front of these two levels because I wanted to be in the trade and knew that I had this level as a backup. So I was in that long. Then up here we had this 3 minute with a fair value gap. Got into that short right there. Yep, that's a big old candle skyrocketing up. How much did that skyrocket up? You know, and if you don't like that kind of trade, don't take it. So I was in that trade. And then there was one more 30-second level here with a fair value gap that I got in as well. So those were quick little trades. Didn't make me much at all, but I was in them pretty darn well. So this trade here was off a 30-minute level as we were going up and hit it. I don't know what this relates to. Oh, I know what it is. I moved this over to here because I was doing some work and I needed to move them out of the way. Okay, so price went up to yesterday's high. I shorted yesterday's high. Price went up, it came back and hit the top of a 5-minute fair value gap. And I had orders spread out all through here to come back to this level. But it just got me into one contract here, went up. I kept the other contracts in case price came back down, and it did. And got into there. I moved my orders now, them being spread out amongst that entire 5-minute fair value gap. I kind of clustered them down here, being a little bit greedier. Only got one contract, but an immediate pop and 10 points on that, which was nice. So now we're rounding out here at lunch. I remember I was on the phone on this trade. I saw we had taken out these lows of these candles. Is there a break level in here? Yeah, there probably is. You know, could it be this? That's not the thing I wanted. This. You know, you could probably say this was a break level. I took this short while I was on the phone because I saw price take this out and come back up on a 3-minute chart, 2 candle clearance come up, and I went short. I only did that with one contract because we've been going up so strong that day, today, but we did take out a break level. We did come back up. I did have 2 candle clearance, so I wanted to be in the short, but I only took one contract. That was probably my biggest mistake today, because had I had multiple contracts and used my break levels as my trailing, I would have been in most of this trade today. And I missed a good 50-point runner because I only entered with one contract, but it was still a great entry. On a 1 minute right here, let's go to 1 minute. All right, I got to go back this way. So I entered on a 1 minute here. Because once again, if you look at this, and this is what I want you to understand, this is where people in another room I was listening to got in trouble. When we're taking out multiple break levels, and multiple break levels here are being taken out. When the first one's taken out, you got to go, whoa, hold on for a second. Let me think here. What do I want to do? Do I want to do anything? As a trade presented to me. When 2 of them are taken out, that very well is a signal of a change in trend. 3 of them taken out, 4 of them taken out. The last thing we want to be doing is looking on this side of the chart, saying to ourselves, hey, there's a level right here. I don't know why that keeps doing white on me. I want this and I want 4. And, you know, there's a level over here. I want to go long when it comes over here. Well, not after it starts taking out multiple break levels. And that's where you've got to be studying your price action. Yeah, you have a beautiful lines over here. In fact, let's go back to that. So this 1 minute trade, I had candle separation came up. 1 MES again, but I was able to hold it for 12 points. I held it down till this break level right here. And that's basically where I got out. Let's measure 14. So somewhere I got out right in here somewhere. So did really well with that one. Very pleased with the management. I just wish I'd had more than one contract. Little did we know we were going to take the entire day back, but that's why you have runners. Okay, so let's go back to 3 minute. And I'm going to get rid of this 144 in VWAP. And for a second, I'm going to get rid of my entries. I'm going to get rid of all these. So you're taking out multiple break levels. Lower highs. I don't care if you have a beautiful, clean, clear, crisp in the fair value gap level. This is not a high probability trade. If you're going to take it, you want to take it with the smallest risk possible and very tight management. I think those are the only two, because to me, I would count that one tested. So let's do this. Let's drop down to a 1 minute. Let's see what happened when price touched them. Now, I find the levels still bounce, but why take it? It still touched and bounced. You could have made something if you were Jesse James quick. Couple points. This one, you had the opportunity to get out at break even probably twice. But why? Why be in that trade after it's taken out 4 break levels? Right? I think I've beat a dead horse, but that's what kept us out of trouble and some other people not in trouble. And I'll be honest, it wasn't that long ago I would be taking these longs right here. I'd be taking every single level. And I'm trying to get rid of some trades based off trend. Let's come back to entries. Not fair value gaps. Let me come back to my entries. So I just kind of watched most of this after I got out of my short right here. You can see how this popped back up when it hit the break level. And there's where I got out. Price continued down. Price continued down. Bounced up. Went short here off this break level. And once again, I was just small. But hey, it worked. Made money. Same here. Now I did this off a 1 minute because I didn't have 2 candle clearance on a 3 minute. But they went down and I took a chance again. Once again, just 1 MES. Could have easily done a short again right here. Price went away on a 3 minute, came up. Could have taken your short. I don't know why I didn't do that. Or if I did, I didn't record it. I don't remember. Got to be honest. So price came down. And once again, I had a 2 candle clearance. Price came up. I went short and made money. And then we consolidated. So that was my entries. If you have any questions, let me know. Now, let's go and look just pure 3 minute levels. Pure 3 minute perfect levels that I would want to mark at the end of the day. So this was a tough one because you had to front run it pretty aggressively. And that's one reason I like spreading out multiple contracts, because this was the first real opportunity I had to go long. So I spread them out and was a little aggressive. And my first one, I think I front ran it almost 2 points. You'd have had to front run it 0.75, 2 points, somewhere in there to have been in this trade. So that's not really an official level because it didn't test it. But I got an entry there. Next entry. It would have been this one that I was in, so very happy about that one. Nothing else here. This was really the trade to be in multiple contracts, because look at this. Break level, break level. I'm going to call that a break level. I'm going to call that a break level. You would have been in this thing all the way down to right here. Had you done multiple contracts and allowed your break level to dictate, man, 45 points. All right, it's no big deal. We'll try to do better next time with a little more contracts so you can have runners. So let's look down here. Do I have any white candles? That gives me 2 candle clearance. This one, no fair value gap. I remember looking at this trade. I still took it. Going, oh, that's a little bit of a tight one because no fair value gap, but I did take it. And then you had this break level trade. You had to front run it a little bit, but I was in that as well. Okay, price came down, 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 down. Now we're looking for a pushback up. I'm looking for 2 candle clearance, preferably backside. You got it. And another nice short right there. So 100% where price got where I would call tested. You had 3 shorts in the second part of the day, 3 shorts on a 3-minute chart, no questions asked. You should have been in that.